It is not for the claustrophobic or the arachnophobic, for that matter, but those who can handle the spiders and cramped crawl spaces say earthquake retrofitting is the worst job they ever loved. CBS 2's Dave Malkoff shows us why.
Altadena, California. In the soil-packed basement of this house,
this girder here is just barely sitting on the post. Jorge is on his way with some plate.
There's a problem that's been brewing since the 1920s. Since this house was built, it's simply lucked out time and time again. While some homes could use a new coat of paint, this house basically needs a new foundation. 1920s builders used to stick a 2x4 right into the wet cement.
And they believed that therefore they could build a house on that 2x4 because it was stuck to the cement.
But then in the late afternoon, March 10th, 1933, the 6.4 magnitude Long Beach earthquake hit, and homes came right off their foundation. That is why we're under this house with the earthquake retrofitters of CAL-Quake. So the only thing keeping this on here is the weight of the house plus the concrete that was wet in the 20s.
Right.
These special plates will help keep the home from crumbling down. But that piece of metal alone won't hold a house together by itself.
Not what you want to support your house.
Here's another house, this one with a uniquely Southern California problem. It is literally falling right off the side of the Hollywood Hills here. They fixed that by drilling giant concrete and steel tubes right into the bedrock, and also by climbing into these little crawl spaces underneath the house. Now, it is a very tight squeeze down here. The problem is, if they don't come down here, the house not only slide off the hill, but come crumbling down in an earthquake. Retrofitters skin the skeleton of the house with an extra layer of wood. That way, the home won't shift back and forth when the ground moves. So not only are we in a tight spot, we're literally boxing ourselves in here. And if you think this is the tightest construction site there is, think again.
Not by a long shot. Many times you crawl into spaces where your back and your chest are both touching and you have to actually blow the air out of your lungs to get a little smaller to crawl into a place.
Dotted along the fault lines Californians call home, countless other houses sit in need of a retrofit. Maybe they'll get lucky next quake. Maybe they won't.
The ones built to the current codes will be secure. The ones that haven't been won't be.
Eventually, this will all be filled with concrete, and this house won't fall off the hill unless the hill itself falls away. And that's probably unlikely with any kind of earthquake. In the Hollywood Hills, I'm Dave Malkoff, CBS 2 News.